me go to the Discord. Got Discord. Go to the stream. Have you installed Node? Yep, I've been did it. Can you hear the rain in the thing? I'm trying something new because you can. Is it too loud? All right. Um. Yeah, I set up my audio sources so that y'all can't hear the tutorial I'm listening to. All y'all can hear is the rain and my voice. So, just for the sake of respecting the person who made the this course. So, that's how I'm gonna be studying for now. I'll have this over here like this. It's a video for rain. What's up, it's Ruma24. What's good? Hope you're doing great, Ruma. So I'm gonna be learning Tailwind, but I can't have y'all listening to the tutorial, so I had to set up my desktop in a way. Is the rain sounds okay, Ruma? It's not a YouTube video, it's a course. It's a course on Udemy. So I can't, you know, it's a Brad Traversy course. Traversy. What's up, Aurora developer? It's this courses. Do command VS Code. Exclamation point VS Code. And you'll see, it'll send you a link. It'll put a link in the chat. So, I'm learning what is going on. Well, yesterday we finished a project that took me 2 weeks to finish, or 2.5 weeks to finish, however long. And so now the people who watch the stream are telling me that I need to learn Tailwind. So we are going to learn Tailwind. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Y'all going to be watching me learn Tailwind, but y'all not going to hear this. Yeah, I think so too, because my last project had so much. I'm going to show you. Hold on. My last project just had so much CSS. Ugh. I'm going to show you. So I finally started doing some challenge. I'm glad to hear it. When you do it, like if you were in the Discord, make sure you post it in projects so that we can go look at it and review it and stuff. Like post it here. I don't know if you're in the Discord, but go ahead. What about Bootstrap? We ain't worried about Bootstrap right now. Here's the Discord. And somebody said the VS Code thing. Here's the VS Code thing. Cause I do like looking at other people's front end mentor challenges. So to whoever, hold on, who was it? Arbor. So yesterday we finished, and Ruma, this is a front end mentor thing that I'm about to look at right now. I finished this one. I go to the live site, but you can see right here how much CSS it was. It was just so much CSS, so much CSS, so much CSS. What is that? That's 2,384 lines of CSS. A lot. A lot of it is double. A lot of it is double, because of the media queries and stuff. So, I had, because of the media queries, I had to copy over and do all that extra stuff. But it's just bothersome. And I think it's really time to learn Tailwind. So, live site. So this is what we're working on, this site. Does this work? Oh, I gotta go back and fix that. So anyway, it was a recipe finder website. And Ruma, this is one of the websites on, yep, it is time to learn Tailwind. One thing I'm proud about this project is that I looked through other people's front-end mentor projects, and none of them decided to add parameters to the URL. Everybody just made separate pages for each recipe. So I thought that was pretty neat. Honestly, to make things fast, Tailwind / Bootstrap is great. Yeah. So I'm gonna learn Tailwind at the very least this time. Can y'all hear the rain okay? Is it okay? So this website looks crazy on some, has problems in some places, but for the most part it works. All right, so I'm gonna leave that alone. So right now, if y'all wondering, this is the course that I'm doing. It's the Tailwind CSS from scratch. Learn by building projects. It is by Brad Traversy. So yeah, I'm not gonna be able to hear it. I know I've been rewatching your lives every day. It's just that I can't be there when you stream because of the time is usually late where I live. Yeah, no, it's okay. I'm going to go back to neural networking JavaScript. Bye. See you later. See you later, Scott. No. It's okay, Ruma. I just like to see. It's always interesting that some people that I don't see on live, when y'all pop up, I'm always surprised. Yeah. So post it in projects whenever you're doing whenever you're finished with your stuff. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna learn Tailwind. I don't know if y'all actually wanted to hear his voice, but I didn't want to like disrespect the author of this course by playing his voice in the background and that potentially being copyright. So the only thing y'all gonna be able to hear today is the rain in my voice. So I hope that's cool for y'all. But I'm about to start studying. All right, cool. Well, then we good. I usually use SCSS, SAS CSS, and I think I should start Tailwind too. Yeah. I think at this point, I think I have proven that I can do CSS, and I think everybody can agree that I know CSS at least an intermediate level at this point. I can do things with CSS, so now it's time to move on. Can I blur what? Can I blur this? I don't know how to do that. So all y'all gonna see is me code. Y'all just gonna see me code over here. All right. So let me get a good let me get a good stretch in. What's up, Indie Dev James? By the way, I never seen you. You said that's sad. What's sad? What's sad? It's not sad. It's okay. I love the rain sound. I will be working on a social links profile challenge. Social links profile. So yeah, usually what we do over here is I'll have VS Code right here, and then I'll have the browser open over here. You know, like typical dev, whatever. And but today we're doing a study session. Yeah, Tailwind just fired 70%, 75% of its employees. I mean, this is okay. So they're going through a round of funding right now because as soon as they posted that, Google, I think, committed to giving them some money. So there's a lot of companies that are about to give them some money, and as they should, because they cited that AI was the reason. Traffic was down to the site. AI was the reason. Yeah. So that was the perfect time for a lawsuit from those people. They could have sued. I really strongly feel that they could have sued everyone who is using AI to scrape the internet. And that's all I'm saying on that. Today I'm continuing work on my spot generator, which allows me to upload an image and use an SVG overlay so you can click and add dots to denote rental spaces. Allows me to upload an image and use an SVG overlay so you can click and add dots to denote rental spaces. Doing some JS on that today. Okay, that's cool. Oracle, Microsoft, OpenAI. Yeah, they all as they fucking should. Because I promise you, I feel like when he put that out and he said he had to lay off 75% of his workers because of AI, that was the door opener for a lawsuit. Everyone is having a bad time in the stock market. So, um, so I'm gonna just get started. Um, I think some even said about OpenAI going bankrupt if things keep going on like this. I mean, listen, you can't be stealing from people. You can't be stealing from people and building buildings and communities that don't want them, and building data centers in communities that don't want them, and funding each other like, I don't know. It's whatever. It's they're gonna. We saw this. We saw something similar to this in 2008 and 2009. People didn't care about people. They just cared about the money. And look what happened in 2008 and 2009. So here we are again. Okay, so now we are going to start our adventures into Tailwind. I will be looking at the chat, and here we go. I'm about to press. Okay, so he just said you make a P and then you can do text black. Hold up. Does that automatically? Oh, okay, okay. So I remember this. So Emmet doesn't do the autocomplete, but so I could do. Why isn't autocomplete? I thought it was on. Something is. Let me disable this. Hmm. They tried to push AI. I'm trying to learn without AI because I want to understand. Let him learn. You learn without AI giving you answers. Why isn't IntelliSense working? Why aren't you working? Maybe I need to disable restart extension, enable, go here. Let's close this class. What? This is how that's supposed to work, right? Hold on, man. Tailwind CSS IntelliSense ain't working. Let me do what's in the picture. Edit it in the settings.json. I have to do all that. Hold on, let's. Damn. How do I get to settings.json? Let me see. I'm gonna have to go back to that other course content. Basic environments. So it is. I don't know what a CDNS is. Hold on. So let's see what he got. I wonder why I worked on his stuff. But still, IntelliSense, this whole, hold on. But still, this should work regardless, right? This should work. Yeah, so now I need to, now I need to, The course is in V3. Yay. Oh, that's bright. Damn. Can't we just okay, good, cuz background colors is next. I was like, man, I cannot deal with these white backgrounds. I'm sorry if y'all can hear this. If y'all can hear it coming from this, tell me if that's annoying. Okay, so I know it told me that, hold on, I can't do p dot text. I can't do it. Oh, p dot. Okay, so then I can do, let's see, take it easy is take it easy, yeah, is insightful. And we'll say text black. Ah, okay, so then that means I can do, oh, 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 that's cool. Oh, so black and white you don't need shades for. Okay. Oh. Oh, hold on. So I can do BG black and then I can do text white. Ah, I'm learning Tailwind. Hope you guys are having a good weekend. All that snow makes for some good coding time. Yes, it does. I'm learning Tailwind. Oh, okay. I think I'm understanding. So we got text. I like how it's in the whatever that add-on is doing. I like what it's doing. So we're gonna say hello Rayan 5 Rayan 545. Hey, I don't watch your streams much, but seeing your notification every day gives me motivation to stay consistent on my studies and practice. Thank you. Thank you, Gregor. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, man. Make sure you join the Discord, man. Come in there. Join the Discord. Exclamation point Discord. That's the command. All right. So now what I want is I want a background. I want a background of blue. Oh. And I want okay. I want a text orange. Oh. And I want to say what's up? What's up, Zagog H Boob? What's up, Zagouge Dehib? Oh, look at that. Look at okay. Hold on. So can I do Oh! Oh! Okay. Okay. Type Kakarot. Type Kakarot. What's up? Okay, so P dot, and then we're gonna hold it. Kakarot is a okay. Now, oh, you mean the word Kakarot? Kakarot, which is obviously gonna be text orange, deep orange, and a background. Let's do a background of black. Oh, oh, hover. Oh, hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, wait a minute now. Take it easy. You jumping ahead now. Hold up now. But I'ma do it. Hold on. So we can do a hover of BG. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. They got amber. They got all different types of color. Look at them emerald colors. I like that. So that's the Kakarot. Oh! I don't gotta watch the rest of the course. What tools are you using for web dev journey, front end, back end? All right, so okay, all right. Let's keep going. Then he said we're gonna text underline. Oh, okay. So let's take this one. Now that looked like a bad word. Okay. So if I just add, okay, is it colon? Oh, underline. Can I do is underline? Oh, then they have different. What is this? Oh, and then it says a CS. Oh, then we have text. No. It's just decoration. Decoration. Uh, we got all of these right here. Okay, so then what we could do is could we do like hover decoration blue? Could we do something like that? Does that work? Oh, it does. Can we change the underline? Can we change the border B? How do we change the border? Not border spacing, but I want the border. You know, we're gonna get to that. 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 All right. Try active. Hold up. Active. Well, who said try active? New? Okay. I trust new. Oh, okay. 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 So then we can have active and we can have what was the other one I was just using? Hover uh text let's say yellow. Okay, so then we click it and oh, look at that. Look at that. Brother. I'm surprised Nightbot didn't get you. You said I'm su I'm surprised the Nightbot didn't get him. All right. Okay, 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 okay. I will admit. Okay, so okay. Yellow, yellow 800. Okay, 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 okay. Hold it. He did. Okay, okay, okay. So he did. Wow, that looks crazy though. Can I minimize that? That does look kind of crazy though. Can't lie. That's a lot of stuff right there. Okay, so we can do input and then, well, first let's do input dot and then no more thinking how to name classes. You're exactly right. What's up? Oh, what's up, Ben? Hey, Ben. What's good? What's good? What's good? We learning Tailwind over here. So the dude said that crap. I type in border, right? That's weird. So when I added the border class, hold on. Okay, so the border class actually adds a border of 1 pixel. And then I do I'm liking it so far. It's fun. Ooh, I'm so glad I don't have to go back to regular CSS already. I can already tell this is going to be border blue 600. Okay. But can I do different border? You know what? We're not going to worry about that. He didn't explain that yet, so I'm going to just experiment. So I can do hover, and let's say I want the, oh, so I can do hover, and on hover, the text, let's say we want the background to be a little bit more gray, not hover. Okay, that's a little bit too much. Oh, okay, that's just a tad bit. That's not bad. Okay, and let's say active. No, we're good. So, oh, we can change it to red just to say, oh, you know, you inputted the wrong thing. Okay. That guy is smashing the web tool. border 5 for border 5 pixels. So so border. Okay, that didn't work. All right. So, okay, let's continue. Oh, okay, okay, okay. So let's make some, well, first let's make some more input classes, and let's say border and then border blue. Hold up, well, oops. Border, or I wonder, can I just, what will happen if I do that? Does it put it on there? I can barely see it. Oh, that's because, okay, let's do like, I can still barely see it. I think I need, because it looks like it has no border on it. Okay, there we go. All right, and then, what's up, Zagahoobahibi? For inputs, what is the input element used for in high for inputs? When I learning something new for long hours, I keep forgetting. Oh man, that sucks. You gotta play with the stuff. That's what you're missing. You're missing red, blue, green. You're missing the fun. You gotta make it fun. All right. So then we have divide. So he said, so we can create a div, right? And in that div, let's say we have div dot 5. You know, I'm not really good at emit. I need to learn how to do different things with emit. Item 1. So we're gonna have a few different items, right? And then let's say I want the background to be black. Okay, but I want the text to be white. But I want there to be a divide. So it says I can divide Y. Okay, and so I'm assuming divide that. The hell is that? Interesting. But I can also, I can say divide blue. Oops. Divide blue 300. Oh. Oh. So what if I do divide X? Oh. So we want Y. Oh, okay, okay. And then, okay. Oh, okay. All right. Cool. You need initial border always. Okay, I will remember that, Hyper. Thank you. Because that's one thing I wasn't understanding at first, but now I think I get it. Oh. Okay, so he said, so we're going to do a button, and we're going to give it, let's just say, big button. And we're going to make, let's say we want the text to be black, and I want the text, I want the, so there's an outline, so we need the outline class first. Okay, what's up, Kavanterker? And then we want outline. Okay, so now we can put colors on it. Okay, cool. But then that's overlapping there. I'm sure I'll figure out how to do it. Is this to do with Tailwind? Yeah, I'm learning Tailwind. Yes, if it helps border, border gives it width only, and border color gives it color only. Okay. All right. Hold on, what the hell? This dude did a lot of things at one time for this. So we're gonna start at the beginning. He did, and let's put. Hold on, what did he? Okay, so we're gonna put subscribe. He wrote this, so we're gonna put subscribe, and then he put shadow LG. Okay, so that put it along the entire thing. Okay, yeah. Let's make that a button because that was looking crazy. All right, and then so shadow LG. Okay, and then not only did he do shadow LG, but he did shadow background cyan 500. No. Okay. And then he did shadow cyan 500. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like the way that look. That's ugly, Brad. I'm sorry, Brad. That's ugly. I've been watching you for several streams now, and I still haven't seen any programming. He comes in here and he acts silly. That's just don't worry about him. What the hell? Hold on. He just blew my mind for a second. So we're gonna put join Discord. We're gonna have a class. We're gonna have a shadow LG. I want my background color to be background let's say a kind of a light orange. And then I want the shadow to be purple. He said purple 7. Let's do purple 700. Okay. But then you can change the opacity. Okay. Oh. Wow. 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 Well, look at that. I cannot cuddle you right now, Malachi. I am learning things, baby. So we're gonna make this a checkbox. He said make this a checkbox. Okay. Hold on, something's wrong. Okay. Checkbox. Oh my goodness, man! Checkboxes have been giving me so many problems for so long. I'm glad It's like accent. Let's do accent blue. What does that do? Oh, it's when you hover over it. That's interesting. And then we can make it, of course we can add, okay. His became the whole entire color. Could do arbitrary sizes. Interesting. So he's saying we can do a, and we can do something like, let's just put hello here. And then we can do something like BG, and we can just put in some numbers. What is the length? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see what that does. Is that even a thing? Nope. Let's do 427 FAB. Oh. So I could go right here and just, oh. He also said I could do, can I switch this to RGB? Yeah, I can switch it to RGBA right there. Ah. And then I can even do regular CSS. Ah. Um. Oh. Oh, isn't that fancy? Oh, we're getting into container spacing now. Okay. Okay, so okay. Let me take like a little 5-minute break. Okay. So I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. It's making me feel good in the tum-tums. I like it a lot. 'Container and spacing. Woof. Well, first things first, let's add a class of background black and a text of white. Okay, there we go. How often do you use absolute positioning? Because in the course that I'm taking, it says not to use them that often. You mean like in my other project, I use absolute positioning to position. It just depends on what it is. I don't need to use CSS resets anymore. Are you flirting with me? I don't approve. I didn't. At least ask for my number first. Let's see. Five-minute break. I just need 5 minutes. Man, I feel like I should have. I'll let y'all see what's in this course. So the course. We on section 2. Then we go into Flexbox and Grid. Okay, 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 okay. I like this. I like this. I like what I'm seeing. I like this. I like this. I like Tailwind. I should have did this a long time ago. But you know what? I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm glad I went through the agony of writing. Self-taught developers do not have rules in using specific stuff. They use what they suit for their projects. I'm very happy that I went through the bullshit that is regular vanilla CSS to come to this place of milk and honey. I didn't know it was this good on the other side. Uh, if I had known, would I'm glad I didn't know it was this easy, because if I did know, I feel like it would have stopped me from learning CSS properly. So doing it this way lets me know that I will finish my JavaScript course before I start React. Just so I can have not only the proper appreciation but the proper foundation. You'll feel this again when you proceed from regular JS to any framework. Yeah, yeah, and so, yeah, that's crazy, man. If it's really like this, then React must be really something. Only maybe React feels cumbersome to me. Okay, now we are going to container spacing. Okay, so he just said a lot. Let me add this. Okay. So we go to the div class. We go to the div and we add a class of container. Okay. So and I wanna see stuff, so I'm just gonna do border. Is it border blue? Okay. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So these are the widths, I think, or the breakpoints for a container. I guess, I think. Okay. Oh, cool, cool, cool. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, yeah, it is input in the middle. Okay. Oh, here we go. We have centered a div. We have centered it, my friends. We have centered a div. Ain't that something? Ain't that powerful? Hold up, can I do... Oh, I can. Interesting. Interesting. Can I do a... Can I do a... Let's go over here. Let's add it right here. Background. Black. Okay, yes, we have properly okay, okay, we're tracking, we're doing things. Okay, so I see, so that's the container. Okay, so let me look at this in the dev tools. Well, first let's put this to 100% and let me see. Oh, where is it? Oh Lord. Okay, margin left. Okay, I see. MX auto right there. Right there. All right. We're tracking. It's like, yeah, it's for the X axis. Okay, so if I do MY, okay, all right. So MX, okay. So we got that. We got that. Okay. So why don't we create, okay, so another div. Let's add some lorem. Okay. Hold on. Did it just... Oh, 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 that confused me. Oh, interesting. Okay, that really did confuse me just now. Okay, so let's add a class, and then we're gonna say BG white. Let's say 50, like that. Let's add a border green. Like that. Okay. And then we want to add some margin. So they said we can add margin all around it and do like that. Oh. Oh, well, look at that. So we can do margin. What is that? 2.5 rim, or is it 2. It's just 2.5. Okay, 2. What is that? Oh, that's negative margin. Oh. Oh. Okay. All right. We track a lacking. So I'm assuming I could also do something like this, and then I could say 100 pixels. Oh, okay. Okay, okay. So let's copy this. Okay, let's save that. Let's give this a background color of yellow or border yellow. Border yellow. And then, okay, so then if we can do a margin left only up to, hold on, what? What happened? Oh. So it didn't do the bottom, but it did. Okay, I see. I see. That makes sense. All right. So could I do margin 2 and then ML 2? No. But I can do margin left 2. Margin left 2 or 4 even. Okay, there we go. So that makes, yeah, I can see that. Or margin 6. Okay, so that's margin left 6. Okay. Do you know how to work with API? M2 already includes ML2. Okay. All right. Okay, let's see. Okay, so let's create another one. Okay. And then that one will have a border of red, 600. And then we'll have a margin right of 6. Okay. And then can I do a margin? There's a margin top of 4? Oh! Let's do a margin top of 2. Cool. Okay, well, let me just do another one for the sake of... Well, actually, no, I'll come over here and I'll do a margin bottom of 6. Okay, cool. Hmm. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so let's do that. Hold on. Is this? Did he already do padding and like I didn't realize it? This dude just skipped over padding like it was nothing. Hold on, man. Okay, so let me see. So I can do. So let's take this one. Mm-mm. Don't even start licking me. And then, okay. So that's green. Let's do um purple. Purple. And then what we're gonna do is, let's see. So we got the margin, but let's do some padding. That's 0 point. Oh, it even says it right here. Stop. Stop licking me. I don't want to be licked. All right. Okay. All right, that's cool. And then we could do another one. Yeah. 0.5. Okay. What? 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 Okay. And then I want a padding top. Okay. All right. So I get that. And then I can also do just padding and then do 20 pixels. Could do something like that. But he said don't do that too much. All right. Okay, so now he's doing flexbox things, which when he says space between, I'm like that's a flex direction thing. No, not flex direction. That's a justify content. You do justify content space between or space around. All right. So what you want to do? Because I'm not about to hold you the whole time. I'm just not. So what you want to do, Malachi? Uh-uh. So what? Hold on. No. I can't baby you right now. I'm trying to learn. Okay, so he did some. He said div item times 7. Oh, okay, so that's how you do it. All right. Okay, and then he did a class of what is flex one? Oh, so okay. Mm-hmm. He put a margin top of 24. Margin top. No, no. It's 96 pixels. What the hell? Oh, it kind of scrunches up everything, but whatever. We don't need this right now. Um, so then, okay, so space dash x dash 4. Interesting. Okay. Is Flex similar to the box model? What? Is Flex similar to the... That's not... That's not... I don't even know how to answer that, but that means you... I don't think you understand Flexbox or the box model. Okay, so we never do Flex Row because Flex Row is the default, I'm assuming. So let's copy this. Put this right here. We would do flex. Oh, there is a flex row. Okay, so flex column. Oh, there's also a column reverse. Cool. Column reverse. Oh, it made the bottom one weird. Okay, well, let's not do that. It made the first one weird. Wow. I only know the basics of inline block level and inline block. Yeah, you gotta learn more. You gotta learn more, buddy. Why is it making this one like that? I don't understand that. Let's see. So we got space. Oh, it's the space X. That's why it's doing it. Okay, okay. So that makes sense. Okay. Okay. All right. Then we can do a margin top of like 10. Something like that. All right. Okay. No, we can do 14. Okay. Yes, that's the next section down on the course that I'm taking. Learning Tailwind. All right. Next is topography. Topography. We're just gonna go ahead and do a background of black. And we're gonna do a text wide. I'm about to get a snack. All right, let me get a snack. Snack. Come on. No, you don't want to be in here. Go ahead. Run free. Go. Go. Okay, I'm back with a Pop-Tart. You'll get it. You will get it. Yeah, it is. That course has you learning floats. Floats are. I haven't used floats once. What's the name of that course? It's not hard. It's just messy. Oh, by Jonas Smetten. That's a good course. He's a good teacher. All right. Are the rain sounds okay for y'all? I gotta ask because this is the first time I'm doing a stream with two different audio things going down. All right. Interesting. What's up, NATO? We're learning CSS. Try that again. Oops. Let's try that one more time. So can I do div dot and then Tailwind is awesome times 3. Okay, that works way better. So we do font sans. Okay. And then we do font serif. Okay. And then we do font mono. Okay. And then he was saying we can add a script. Script tag. And then in here we can say tailwind dot config equals, and then we can add an object, and that hold on. Well, this is a object within an object. Font family. Sans serif mono. And then we can go here and say and then let's see if we wanted to do is he saying that there's a what if I just put Roboto? What if I leave out the rest? Okay. What if I said nope. Yeah, we'll hit that a little bit more later on. Let's just get out of this for now. I wonder, can I do font? It did it. Okay, so I can also do it like that. Interesting. Okay. Oops. Hmm. Mm. What's up, Ort Sabari? What's up, Gross? D19? It's good. What's up? Oh, what did I just do? This decoration 4 do? Oh. And then I could do padding. One. Hmm. Yeah, I have tried leak code. He just skip a few things? And he did. Alright, let's just skip it with him then. So we got the blue, and then we're doing text transform. So okay. The next one is sizing. Okay. HTML validator for bugs. I've never heard of that. I have never heard of that, homie. What is that? What is it? Tell me what it is. Immediately. Tell me what it is. Tell me what it is. What is it, man? Welcome, Light. Welcome, Burke Hayes to the server. Welcome to the server, y'all. Glad you're here. There's a lot of places here that you can peruse. You just paste your HTML into it and it searches for errors. No, I don't know if I need that. Because VS Code does all of that. VS Code does all of that, homie. It does all of it. It does all of it. Hold on, we're still on container. No, we're on sizing. So we go to sizing, then we go here. Take a little breaky break. 5 minutes. Now because VS Code will check all my stuff for me. Yeah. So we learned how to color, underline, background color, color of text, spacing, text size, text font weight. We've learned a lot of things today. We've learned a lot of things today. A lot of things. A lot of things. A lot of things. We are. Let's see, where are we in this course? I'll show y'all where we at in the course. In the course. This is where we are in the course so far. We've done all of this. We are in the Tailwind Fundamentals section, and there's the Tailwind Fundamentals sections too. Then I guess we're gonna set up a better development Webpack and post CSS environment. I have only heard of Webpack. I've never used it. Then we have the Tailwind CSS mini projects. Ooh, ow, ow. Well, isn't? Do you take notes? Of course I take notes. Yeah, I have a notebook somewhere around here. Oh, here it is. Notebook. When I was learning Git, I used this a lot. I got notes. Boom. Notes. So yes, I do take notes. I take a lot of notes. especially when it's something I don't know. But there are a lot of videos where um, you will see me just take notes in VS Code. I used to handwrite notes, but I'm a slow writer, so I switched to writing on a text editor. Her writing makes my hand hurt because I write very neatly. Very neatly. Very neatly. In cursive. Obsidian is the best choice in my opinion. I love Obsidian. I use it at my job when I was learning shit. It's great. It's so great. So great. Love it. I love Obsidian so much. Oh my god. It is ice cold. Are y'all studying today too? Okay. Some of y'all that are watching are in college, right? If today is Sunday and you have work that is due, do it now, early, before like it gets to the evening time. Just do it. Don't y'all hate? That's what fuels the Monday scaries or the Sunday scaries, whatever it's called. Y'all got work to do. Y'all didn't do the work. Do the work. Do the work, homie. Do the work. Do the work early so you don't have to do it later. Good. Good. Are you in university, Net Diver? Have you visited the Black Wall, Net Diver? Ba-da-dum, dum. Ba-da-dum, dum, dum. Ugh. Let's see. Independent study for C++. I'm a Japanese major. Konnichiwa. Are you in your first year of Japanese? Could you please send a link for the background? It is a generic background rain sound. Just type in background rain sounds. Later half of my second year. Good. Good. I hope you're speaking Japanese every day. Am I supposed to be showing that right there? Hopefully you can go to some Japanese discords, because I think the best way to learn is to speak it with people, right? And mess up. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a div of hello, and then what do I put right here? Do I put a money sign? Times 3. All right. And we're going to put a class of, what does container do again? Okay, container. And can I do border blue? Yeah. And then on all of them, can I give them a margin bottom of 1? Or maybe a margin and a margin top of 1? And I think we can do MX. What was it? Is it MX auto? So they're centered. And on the inside, we can give them padding of 1, padding of, that would be 1 rim. Okay, I'm learning. And then why don't we give this one a width of, I think we can do 50 pixels inside here, right? Yeah, we can. Okay, that's cool. So let's not do that. Okay, let's give this a width of 4, which should be 1 rim, right? Yep. Okay, what can we do? There's an auto. Okay, so auto will do that. Let's see, can we do 12? That's weird. It's because I had a container element. Oh, okay. It was just really small. So I could have still had container, right? There's no need for container. Oh, oh, okay. Interesting. Mm. Mm. Okie dokie. I'm about to take a short break, my people. I will be back in 10 minutes. Need a break. All right. Still streaming. Hope OBS didn't crash again. Oh, okay, we're still here. I was like, did OBS crash again? All right. Onward into more. Onward into more. It's just the sound. If I could hear raining inside my house, that's a very thin house. Damn, it's 35 degrees outside. That is very cold here. For here. Alright. So, what are we doing? Okay. I might be focusing on this course for a while because this course has a lot of front-end mentor projects in it, so no, I can't go. I go back to now we do height. Can y'all hear me? Okay, I think we're back. There's always one drop during the stream. There's always one drop. Some people think it's them. It's not you. It's me. All right. So now let's get back to what we were doing. Okay, so he created a div. And then in that div, he said class of flex. So that's just regular old flex. And then he said items end. And what is that? Align items to the end. Okay. And then he created okay, so he created 6 divs of BG Orange 500 with a width of 20 times 6. And in all of them, we need to say height. Why isn't it display row? Oh. Hold on. Oh, it must, his screen is smaller. Oh, okay. Why don't we just go ahead and do the next. Will that do it? That did not do nothing. It's weird. So, what's up with this element? We're on sizing, right? Yeah. I did not expect it to behave like this. Okay, so I guess he did it like this, and then he did. Not gonna do MX auto. What we will do, items end. And then so he did a height of 24. Okay. You're not gonna find a job. The job market is cooked. No juniors needed, just the experienced SWS who can survive. Okay. go to, did he do max height? Height, full screen, height. He skipped these and went straight to like this thing right here and just put a div, and the div is going to be height screen. Oh, I didn't see it because it was so dang tall. So let's put it. Alright, that makes sense. I'm actually coding today. Thanks for the motivation. No problem, David. Hope it goes well for you, man. Okay, now he wants to do layout and positioning. Okay, this is where we are in the course. Oops. This is where we are in the course so far. So we're almost finished with these three. And if anyone's new to the stream, we are learning Tailwind. I just finished a very, what are we working on? We're learning Tailwind. We are learning Tailwind because I think I'm proficient enough in CSS, and I think I have 74 videos at this point that show it. And so I think it's time to move on to Tailwind. It's about that time. It's about that time to move on to the good old Tailwind. Sorry for the disconnects, y'all. It is what it is. Sorry, my friends. We be disconnecting sometimes. Usually it's a max of 2, so I'm hoping that this is the last one. Nope, it wasn't you. It was me. It's never y'all, it's always me. It's never y'all, it's me. Promise you, it's me. Me, I'm the problem. I'm the problem is me. All right, so the next thing we're learning is layout and position. Lord. Me, I'm the problem is me. Sorry, I'm taking a little breaky break, y'all. Just like 3 minutes. My mind Make sure my mind is not getting overloaded. Cybrin, I like the bleach thing you got right here, buddy. Okay. I love it. Niject. Hope that's not a bad word. Welcome. Welcome to the Discord. Welcome, my friend. What is this? Are they playing the racing games? They are. They are playing the racing games. They're playing Need for Speed Unbound. Cool. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Boop. Do 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 do. What are they doing in here, man? They're playing the video games, brother. Alright, I think it's time. I gotta go back in. No, I don't want to learn. I'm gonna shut up. Can we be lovers and friends? Oh, Timmy baby. Can we be lovers and friends? Lovers and friends. Oh, Timmy baby. Let's see. Say it again and again. Okay, so first, he's going way too fast. So first, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a border red 500, right? Let's do a height of 24, do a height of 24, or a height of max. Okay, I think that did that. do a background of red 400. Thought max height full with, or can we do min height? Yeah, there we go. That's better. Then, okay. And then we need to make it, what's a como monstro? And then oh yeah, then we're gonna make this absolute. Okay. Okay, so we need right 0 and then bottom 0. We have a height, but we don't have a width. Why don't we make the width 12? Okay. So can we do right 12? Okay. Can we do right 1/2? Interesting. Okay. I hope you achieve your dream. Thank you, Como Monstro. Bro, it's live. The like. Yes. How old are you? I'm 34. I am 34. I'm 34 years old, man. The height. Why don't we make the height 1/2? Or we can we just say height 1/2? Yeah. Okay. Cool. We can say, we can double that width. We can say 24. There we go. And we can make it a darker red, like 800. Yeah, there we go. And then we could say border blue. Yeah, now we can really see it. Yeah. I'm 32. Yay, we're in our 30s. Isn't it fun? Ain't it fun living in the real world? I am single. I have no wife. I have no kid. It's just me. That's why I'm trying to change my life around. Trying to change my life so I can be somebody. There's a lot of things I gotta do this year. One of the things I gotta do is lose some weight. I'm chunky. The other stream, I downed a whole bag, a whole jar of cookies. Man. Depression, man. We don't got time for depression. Depression can't stop the train. Let's see. Ooh, that's right. Depression can't stop us. Can't stop. Won't stop. Can't stop. Won't stop. Can you share your dev path and what you'll do when feel you has grip on it, job or freelancing? I want a job. I do not want to freelance. Fast food made my life miserable. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, man. Hate that it made your life miserable. Let me stop being lazy. So we're gonna do top left corner. So I did need to I need to make it relative. I want to make the background color background purple, or I don't know, orange. Oh, dot BG purple. I don't know, 500. So we want the background to be purple. We want a border, and I want the border to be white. And then I want the height to be 32. And I want the width to be 32. Oh, okay, I did that. I don't know if I'm learning. Okay, so now I want one that's relative. No, absolute. I want it to have a background color of orange 500. I want it to have a border. That is blue 500, and I want it to be top 0, top left 0. Oh no, I messed up. Oh, I didn't give it a height. So we want a height of 16 and a width of 16. Hi, you don't want to answer? Answer what? Can I share my dev path? I'm studying right now. Studying, brother. On my next break, I'll share it with you. Studying right now. Can't you see I'm studying? Creating a div with one class using Emmet will allow you to easily chain other classes with IntelliSense once you have the div with the class created. Let's see. I'm trying to be a front-end developer, hopefully full stack one day. You said now that I read it, it does seem convoluted. What you mean? Like how I read it all out loud? Like typed all this out? Is that what you mean? Creating. Oh. I'm glad you know what? I'm I appreciate you realizing. Like imagine I'm trying to figure something out and then I read stuff like that. So it is a, oh my goodness, I just took everything from off the screen. How was it? Hold on, did I have VS Code over here? And then I had this, oh yeah. I'm telling you, man, this streaming has taught me to multitask, but it has taught me how to multitask better. So let's see. Let's see if what you're saying is correct, then I should be able to say Emmet and Tailwind says in front end you're learning Tailwind CSS. You want to learn React, Angular, or something. Yeah, we'll get there though. You know, no, not to be rude, but I get asked that every stream. I'm tired. I'm tired of answering that. I'm tired. I'm tired, man. So IntelliSense and Tailwind and the Tailwind IntelliSense and Emmet do not play nice together. Just want to let you know. Create one with Emmet? What do you mean? No, you can't. It don't work like that. See? And it's gonna be okay. It's okay because it's teaching me to remember this stuff. Don't worry. It's gonna be all right. I love you. It's gonna be all right. I already know what you're telling me. I already know. I've been doing it. Didn't you see me just do it? I already know. Yeah. I was just trying to write it all together. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be. I already know. I already know. Yeah, I already know. I already know that. I already know. Promise you. I know. You mean like div that? Yeah, I know. Didn't you just see me do that? You must have just joined the stream. We're on our like 7th 10 minutes ago. Yeah, I've been doing it. I've been doing it, homie. Oh, what did I just do? Oh no, what did I just do? I messed up. I messed up. All right. So anyway, let's get back to the course. So what does he have me doing now? Okay, so let's do it to the right corner. So I'm gonna make, I want this one to be, let's make this one relative. Let's make it a background of orange 500. Let me think. Let's give it a border white, and let's give it a height of 32 and a width of 32. All right. Ooh. All right. Yeah, the recipe side is done. 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 Oh, I need to go live again. Boop. All right. All right. So now we want the top right corner. So we're gonna make it absolute. We want it to be a height of 16, a width of 16. We want it to be a background of purple 500. We want a border blue 500. And yeah, let's see what happens. Yay. Oh no, that's wrong. We wanted to top right. So we wanted top 0 and then right 0. Yeah, there we go. Hey Amir. We learning stuff, buddy. We learning absolute positioning. Okay, now we got to do the bottom left corner. All right. So we're gonna make it relative. We're gonna make it a height of 32, a width of 32, background color, purple, 500, border, white. Will you start doing some problem solving soon? What you mean by that? What you mean problem solving? We are problem solving as you see right here. We're solving the problems. The problem being that large ass CSS file that I just wrote for the last 2 weeks. Code, nah. Oh, I'm way more interested right now in actually like building stuff. I do that every now and then. You'll see me do it every now and then. But I think I'm starting to like this a lot, so I'm probably gonna work through this course. Work through this course. So we need a bottom left. So we want it to be absolute. We want it to be a height of 16, a width of 16, a background color of orange 500. We want it to have a border, and we want that border to be blue 500, and we want it to be left 0, bottom 0. Look at that. Respect it. Now we got to do the bottom right. All right. So we want it to be relative. We want it to be a height of 32, a width of 32. We want the background color to be orange 500. We want a border, and we want that border to be white. All right. I do not have a job. I am unemployed. One of the unemployed masses, my friend. I just went on a job interview. They told me I was overqualified for the position. Absolute. We want it to be a height of 16. We want it to be a width of 16. We want it to be a background color of purple 500. We want it to have a border, and we want that border to be blue 500. Oh, we messed up. So where we messed up is we need it to be at the bottom right. So we need bottom 0 and then right 0. Bam, there we go. We're learning. Okay. else he got in this video for us today? Okay, so now we're gonna do some insetting, whatever that means, which is spanning. And the inset, it looks like you take away. Okay, this is spanning. Okay, let's see if we can do this. I am into game dev, unemployed. Ooh, it's rough, my friend. I wish you luck in your game development journey. I wish you luck in your game dev journey, brother. Ugh. All right, let's see. No, I can't hold you right now. I'm trying to study Malachi. Let me study. Let me try to be something. Let me try to be something. Relative dot H 30 height 32 width 32 BG orange. $500. There we go. And now what we need to do is add something that will span the top. So I know it needs to have an absolute position. It needs to span the top edge. So will we do top 0 and then inset? How do you do it? Inset Y 0 and then width 16. Oh, we can give it a height. Oh, left. Oh, I didn't give it a background color. All right, there we go. So if I Malachi, did I need the top Y? Oh, okay, I get it. I get it. So, oh, that was okay. So we spanning. So I did the one for spanning the right edge. Spanning the right edge. So we need to span the top edge. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and say, no. You wanna go up there? can be right there. All right. So now what we're gonna do is span the top edge. So let's make this relative. Background color is purple 500, and we'll give it a height of 32 and a width of 32. Okay, I finished the social links profile challenge. I should have finished it earlier, but I procrastinated. How's it going with Tailwind so far? Is it difficult? I'm thinking about starting it too. I think Tailwind is only easy because I just spent the last, I'll say this. I think Tailwind, I think I was right for not learning Tailwind when the chat was telling me to learn Tailwind. Because I think if I would have never spent all that time with CSS, struggling through CSS, I wouldn't have been able to, number one, appreciate Tailwind, or number two, like it click, like it's clicking right now. Um, so uh, I strongly advise people to struggle through CSS, but I know people won't. We back? All right. Did you hear what I said about Tailwind? Because Ruma asked about Tailwind, and I was given. I'll wait till the stream gets a little bit clearer. I wish it didn't lag, so it's okay. These days, okay, then I think I'll do some more challenges and start it. Um, well, I'll let you know this. These are I completed 18 challenges before I just now today started um, Tailwind, but to each their own. Yeah, start learning CSS once you're able to create a fully responsive web page with vanilla CSS. Yeah, so um, 0 to full stack. Hold up, 0 to full stack. Are you a professional dev? Like, do you have a? I can't remember because I know I've seen you. I know you because you're the one who plays Fragpunk. Let me see. Where are you in your journey? What's my stack? HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. We are now learning our first thing. I'm learning Tailwind. That's what we're doing on today's stream. We are learning Tailwind things. There is no stack. The stack is the vanilla stack, the foundation, the base, okay? The rubble, the dirt. That's where we are. I was in you were in my front end mentor feeds? Is this you? Dude. Oh, you have GitHub. I'm currently studying front-end development. I'm passionate about web design, building dynamic websites, and improving user experience. I speak Italian, French, and English. I love creating projects that bring ideas to life. Boop. Follow. Ooh, there's things here. Oh, you speak François. Oh, I don't know what any of this means, but I know it's in French. Oh. Popular repos. Basic functions. Okay. Yes, Zero. Well, I am glad, Zero, that you are. Let's go to Zero's page right quick, because I think. Go to channel. I think. So AI is teaching you full stack development. You know, there's a free to-do app exercise on Front End Mentor if you feel like doing it. Oh, nice. Form diet. I like that you use try and catch. That's cool. I need to start doing that. That's basic DOM manipulation. You must. Alright. Just gonna. Like this. This guy is pretty cool right here. Alright. So let's get back to it. Oh, this is a cool background. I like how my background changes all the time. Ooh. Just finished another chapter on Learn C++ site. How's it going here? It is going good. We were taking a field trip right quick, but we are doing Tailwind things. So many Tailwind things, actually. The more Tailwind stuff, the better. We're doing Tailwind. So now I'm learning how to span. So we need to span the top. So we're going to do dot absolute. Background is going to be orange, 500. Height 16. Width 16. Inset X 0. Top 0. Okay. We're close, but it didn't do what it needed to do. Is it because we want to span the top edge? So that's the x-axis. So we don't need a width. There we go. Try to learn Rust. No. All right. Span left edge. No, 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 no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. 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 Border, red 500. Hold on, what? Oh, yeah. Okay, that's okay. We're good. All right. So we're gonna span the left edge. So we're gonna say dot relative dot background color is gonna be purple 500. The height is going to be 32. The width is going to be 32. We're gonna put a border, and the border is going to be pink. Border pink. All right. Where is it? I don't see it. Oh, border. I spelled border wrong. All right, there we go. It's right there. Or we can make it like blue. Blue is better. All right. How do I maintain consistency with anything I do? Oh my God. That's a great question, JK Master 430. Okay, okay, hold on. Let me just read the chat before I start doing this. Okay. All I know about web dev is surface level HTML, but it seems to be going well. That's good. I'm glad it's going well for you. NetDiver. It's Rumor 34. What was the hardest challenge for you so far? It was the Recipe Finder website challenge that I just finished last night. Everybody who watches me knows that I was slowly losing my mind. I'm learning Rust. How do I maintain consistency with anything that I do? Do you actually want to do web development? You got to make the decision, homie. Do you actually want to do web development? Just be honest with yourself. Okay? Just sit down and look in the mirror and cry a little bit, hold yourself and say, do I really want to be a web developer? Or do I want to be comfortable? Do I want to sit in my comfort and do the comfortable things I've been doing and eat the same and dress the same and walk the same and do the same things? Or do I want to change? Do you actually want to change? Do you actually want to become and improve? What do you want to do? You should ask yourself those things. You should ask yourself those things, buddy. Let's make this yellow because everything's starting to blend together. All right. Then we gotta ask. Then we gotta make this absolute. We gotta make it. Okay, so if we wanted to span the left edge, that means we don't need a height, but we do need a width of 16. We need the inset Y of 0. We need a background color. Let's do background 400. Let's do background blue 500. Okay. There we go. The only thing I've heard about Rust, tiny defined goals, small wins, habitualize your work. The crazy thing is, you can write that stuff down. You can get your small wins. You can habitualize your work and still not. I've been getting into Mojo. That's one's a lot of fun. Matthew B. You need to sit down with yourself and think about what type of life do you want? How do you want to live, my friend? Where do you want to live, my friend? What do you want your lifestyle to look like? What do you want your body to look like? How do you want to feel about your life? Okay? Think about it. Think about those things. Think about those things, please. They're important. Think about where you wanna be in your life, homie. Where you wanna be in your life. Where you wanna be in your life. So we're gonna span the bottom edge. Where you wanna be in your life. Where you wanna be in your life. So we got relative dot h. So let's do something, because I wanna answer that question real fast, and let's answer it by let's take a brief detour right quick. Let's go to Gemini. I was asking Gemini how to be a better YouTuber. Let's see, new chat. All right. So I'm gonna ask Gemini, can you check out my YouTube page at Kristen Codes? I'm doing this for a reason. Okay, to the person who said they struggle with consistency. Let me move myself for a second. Okay, now watch this, JK Master. What percentage of people make it to day 75 of a coding journey while streaming it every day on YouTube? Okay, so it is incredibly rare. While there isn't a single official database for YouTube specific streaks, we can look at the data from major coding platforms and the 100 days of code movement to get a clear picture. The odds of making it to day 75, the 50% drop off on platforms like Replit and FreeCodeCamp, roughly 50% of people quit after day one. 50% of people quit after day one. The survival rate. Data from large scale 100 days of code courses shows that for every 1,000 people who start, only about 4 people actually make it to day 100. Out of 1,000 people, only 4 make it to day 100. The YouTube factor. When you add the overhead of daily streaming, setup, internet stability, camera presence, and social anxiety to the difficulty of coding, the dropout rate likely increases significantly. Estimated percentile, you are likely in the top 0.5% to 1% of all people who start a public learning journey. Day 75 is a danger zone, and why you're beating it. Most people quit between day 14 and day 30 once the initial dopamine of starting something new wears off. Days 1 to 20, honeymoon phase. Days 25 to 50, the slog. This is where the complexity of JavaScript or CSS logic usually breaks people. Days 50 to 75, the burnout wall. At this point, life usually gets in the way. For a veteran like yourself, the discipline you learned in the U.S. Air Force is likely your secret sauce for pushing through. What this means: commit to a long-term goal. When you eventually apply for jobs, a recruiter doesn't see he knows HTML. They see a person who can commit to a long-term goal, communicate, produce results. Since you're a day 70 plus, would you like me to help you draft a milestone post? No, I would not like you to do it. Okay, so I'm going to tell you how I feel about consistency. As a person who, I guess this AI feels that I am in the top 0.5% to 1% of all people who start a public learning and public journey. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this. You really, 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 really need to sit down with yourself and think about what type of life you want to live. You need to think about why you do the things you do. You need to live with more intent. Okay, I sat down with myself, and through a lot of fuck ups and failures. See, I'm 34. I don't know how old you are. I don't know how old you are or where you are, but I'm 34, so I have a lot of fuck up material to look at. Okay, so there's a lot of fuck up to look at. Yeah, so you're 22. Yeah, so another thing is you need to look at the process of habit building, like what I'm about to show you right now. And I do this every stream. Like this. You see, it starts out rough. It starts out rough, right? And then it gets progressively, it begins to clear up. There was some time in here where I was extremely depressed, where I didn't come out of my room. This during this time is where I made a decision. This is when I was like trying to figure out what I was going to do after I lost my job. So July, September, I was just, July, August. So July and August, I was like, man, what am I going to do with my life? And then the last day of August, I was like, okay, I'm going to start coding. I tried to start coding, went through some serious depression around this point. It's horrible depression. Not know if I'm going to wake up in the morning type depression. And then I made a decision. Okay. Okay. So what you need to understand is there are people online. I'm gonna show you. Study with me 12 hours or something like that. This guy right here, James Skulls, this dude be studying for 7 hours, 11 hours, stuff like that. It takes you some time to get there. You gotta, and honestly, he has a video where he breaks down and starts crying on why he even started to do this. And let me see if I can find that right quick. He gives a very emotional take on what this means for him. Hold on, where is it? It's one of these. Wow, I worked so hard. Let me see. I think it's this one. This one. This guy is around your age. I recommend watching his videos. Okay, I recommend watching his videos on why. I don't know if he was doing programming. He was doing something. I don't know if it was necessarily programming though. I think he was learning. I think right now he's learning a language on his other. Yes. Let me see. Uh, okay, cool. So yeah, so there you go. So really, he made a decision. There was a lot of things that he was going through in his life, and I think that was the same motivation for me. Usually, when people start studying and working so hard and making a commitment, they have transitioned from a place. They want to transition from a place. They have become fed up. And I'm pretty sure the same thing happened with coding Jesus. The same thing probably happened with coding Jesus, right? And the same thing happened with this guy, Brad Traversy story. If you look up the Brad Traversy story, uh, he will talk about it. I recommend typing this in and then watching one of these videos. All right, this one or that one, because he went through drug addiction and he went to prison before he kind of got it right. Right. Then there was another guy who came in here. His name was Lawrence. He came in here the other day. He was 46. He was in the food industry for or he was in the food industry for most of his life, and then at 46 he made a career change. Yeah, same thing happened to the Primogen. So you see the trend, JK Masters, the trend is that these people hit a wall. They keep hitting a wall. That seems to be the trend with everybody. They hit a wall. You hit a wall and then you have to reevaluate everything. And the unfortunate part about it is, JK Master, either you're going to will yourself into commitment, or you're going to hit a wall. How do you want to suffer? Because when you hit that wall, that's a ego death. I think you should just begin to will yourself into your daily habits. You know what I mean? You should just force yourself. Yeah, don't hit the wall. Just force yourself every day. And unfortunately, that's what it's going to have to be. That's a part of discipline. Some people, they want to talk about motivation. They want to talk about, passion and stuff. I mean, yeah, that's cool, but you have to sit down and do the work. So, you got to sit down and do the work, homie. So, my problem was video games too. Like when I first started, I had a problem with video games. I haven't really touched video games in the last month or last 2 months. I watched one of his videos about his suggestion how to not get bored while coding. I get bored all the time. I just took a 10-minute like little quick nap. Like I'm watching his course right now, and we got to a part where it was boring the hell out of me. But I always, after you conquer boredom so many times, you get to a point where you're just like, okay, I already know it's gonna be okay after I do this. And so I was bored doing this, so I was like, I need to make it different colors. So, you know, you'll figure it out. As long as you keep failing. I hope you keep fail. Well, not like that. I hope you keep getting up after you fail. Your issue is having too many interests. That is soft core procrastination, maybe insecurity, maybe fear of something. It's not that you have too many interests. People, it's like people like to say the thing that's actually apparent, but it's not actually the truth. So it looks like you have too many interests, but what is it really? You know what I mean? My problem is that I moved from Italy to Belgium, and everything started getting harder and more difficult, especially following classes in French. Ooh. My one friend coding from age 12, now he is 18 and making $1,000 a month in his part time and doing code whole day after school till 3 a.m. Dedicated. You kind of got to, you know what's another thing? You have to become obsessed. Like all those bodybuilders and shit, they're obsessed. No friends. That is something that I used to deal with when I was younger. I don't have any good advice on the feeling of loneliness because I'm at a point where I have become very used to. I've had friends, I've not had friends, I've had good friends, I've had bad friends, I've had no support system, and I've had a support system. And at this point, I'm building a positive relationship with me. I'm my friend. So, do I get lonely sometimes? Mm, I don't think so. Not as much as I used to. My problem is that I only have 10 hours of electricity a day. Well, you better make it work. Better use two or three of them for something. And you preserve through the boredom because people are watching literally. And you preserve through the boredom. I preserve through the boredom, and you preserve through the boredom because people are watching. I do not preserve through the boredom because I will turn off this camera when I get tired. I don't care that, like, to a certain degree, I care that people are watching, but then to another degree, I don't. Like, if I'm tired, I'm gonna get off stream, right? Like y'all watch. That's people watching is the accountability part. That it's just the accountability part. Paper books require no electricity. Where there is a will, there is a way. Yeah, but paper books are boring. A little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit. Got peace. Paper books require no electricity. There's will this way. Yeah, same. I've started to enjoy my time alone here because going. But I talk to like at least 3 or 4 friends a day. I spend a lot of time talking to my friends. So and I go in the other room. One of my relatives is in the other room, so I talk to her all the time, and so I'm constantly like keeping in, you know, talking to people. So um, so I don't know if this help you, but you probably gonna have to force yourself every day. What interests me? Money and stability. Money, stability, and success at this point, and good health. Okay? Success, good health, stability. That's what I want. I would suggest go to work at a company free for 6 to 12 months. The company will hire you 80% share. Not in this economy. I won't. Um, so buy a generator. Okay. I think we've done with our motivational things. The reality is that if you want to do something, you'll do it. If you want to do something, you'll do it, right? Remember all those shitty decisions that you made that you know you shouldn't have did, but you committed to it anyway? If you want something, you'll just go and get it. You know you will. So stop saying, "Oh, well, I can't stay committed. Or I can't stay consistent." It's because you don't want to, honey. It's because you don't want it. You don't want it bad enough. That's the truth. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. By the way, are you going to work on your portfolio? Yes. I feel like my first portfolio piece is going to be that recipe finder. I feel like I want the recipe finder to be there, and it might not be the best project, but I'm proud of it. So fuck it. If your girl only knew. You have lost self confidence from the last. I have lost self confidence from the last 1 year. Well, I had a friend. He was from India, chemical engineering student. He got into a bad wreck where I'm from, and his legs got messed up, and he got very depressed. But he pushed through, and I'll tell you that the only way to get out of that depression is to get those wins every day. You know, you got to fix your bed before stream. I know it doesn't look like my bed is fixed, but it is fixed. They just have blankets. That's my robe, and then that's a blanket. So I fix my bed. Usually I shower and I brush my teeth and I wash my face. I usually shower. I didn't shower before this stream, but usually I shower before stream. So you gotta start taking care of yourself every single day. You gotta clean your room. Start by cleaning your room. Okay, start by cleaning your room. The CSS stressed me out. Well, then, if the CSS stressed you out, that's the part you probably need to focus on. I'm old. I'm just playing. I'm only 34, but I'm tired. I don't have the energy to learn this shit. Like, literally, I have TMJ, so, like, my jaw is exhausted right now. I'm tired. Good thing you still have that energy for learning CSS hacker, motivator, 67 CSS hacker. My problem is over planning everything in my life before starting. Ryan, Rayan, over planning is procrastination. Pure and simple. Over planning because the feeling of planning makes you feel like you're doing some shit, but you're not actually doing shit. You're not doing shit until you actually do the shit. Yeah, my first book on programming was when I was 15 or 14, and it was a C++ book on game development. I didn't know what the fuck was going on in that book. I'm sick right now and I'm still coding. Same, back end interests me more than doing front end stuff. Good thing you still okay. Yeah, so and then here's the thing. If you're having problems studying and doing all that stuff, you could literally this is what some people do. They put me in one screen and then they are over here. I literally get in calls with some of my friends and we don't talk. We don't what's up, Danny? We don't I have friends where we don't even talk in the call. We just enjoy each other's presence. I'm over here clickety clacking, and they're over there playing the game or reading or doing something. Whatever I do, I just lost confidence in 1 or 2 days because now everything feels like motivational. So motivation doesn't last long. Yeah, motivation doesn't last long. You're right. You have to find a reason why you want to do these things, the why, the goal, the vision of that you want to have for your life. Exactly. After 30, people do not have passion to learn lots of things. I think that one of the reasons that people don't have passion to learn a lot of things after 30 is that they are told that you have to be a certain age to actually learn something. That makes no sense to me. I feel like people, the older you get, the faster you can learn stuff. If you think about it, same back end interests me more than doing front end stuff. So yeah, y'all just gotta do it. Bro, what is your roadmap for full stack? What stack you choose? Right now I'm doing HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, and I am learning Tailwind. So that's where we are currently. That's where we are. So hold on, where was I? Oh yeah. I'm making. We're doing a span bottom. Oh, I forgot. Hold up. No, we got. Oh, scroll. All right. And this one needs to span the bottom. I'm a petroleum engineer and I quit my job hoping to become a web dev. I hope we enjoy this journey of learning from zero together. Yeah, I think it's going to be fun. Bro, what is your roadmap for full stack? Exactly. Okay. So, yeah, y'all just got to go out there and get it, man. Like y'all about to see me work on this body right here. I can't I am 240. I can't do this. This gonna have to change. Y'all about to start seeing some videos. Okay, I ate 6 Pop-Tarts today. Not six. Okay, listen to me. Not six individual ones, but 6 packets. You know they come in twos. So that's 12 of them hoes. I ate that. I have a problem. I started learning coding, so I have to work on my eating habits because I'm trying to be sexy. Okay, them Pop Tarts were delicious, delicious. I broiled them, like we have this like oven thing. I don't know, you know the oven technology is way better than what it used to be. So now you can just oven, air fryer, bacon, all in this one thing. It was scrumptious. It was scrumptious. So I started this journey 5 months ago, and I learned front, so need learn back end and combine those together. Go for it. Do your thing, homie. Do your thing. I was recommended to study alongside others, which is all actually helping a lot. I see someone next month for ADHD, which getting I have ADHD too. That's what a lot of people. I forget to tell people that sometimes I am diagnosed with ADHD, and I used to take medication for it. I ate that. Hitting the gym every day until I become muscled up. Okay, I'm trying to go out on the beach this year. I have never I don't like to take my shirt off. I've always been like that since I was a teenager. I want to go off and feel confident about my body. I want to go out there on the beach this year and show my titties. Have you ever made 2D calculator or any basic game? I have made a basic game. I did a basic game for my undergrad thesis. I don't think I've ever made a calculator project, but I might. So, yeah. So, y'all about to see me, okay, these next 6 months. My birthday, my birthday is July 26th, okay? Let's see, let's add Chat GPT. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all how many days until July 26th. Come on, man. Come on, Chat GPT. Why you taking so long? So we got 182 days. So about 6 months. 6 months, okay? Do you know what you can do in 6 months? Let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Everybody been talking about 2016 recently, and I never thought about it, but 2016 was actually a great year for me too. I got kicked out. I was homeless, but that year I ended up losing so much weight. I ended up getting back in school. I ended up getting a job, and I ended up getting my own place from being homeless on the street. So, my God, I promise y'all can do it. There's so 6 months. 6 months? Think about what we could do in 6 months from now. Think about where we could be 6 months from now. 6 months, 182 days. What's 180? Oh, the calculator's right here. I'll be at day 257. Okay, no, we gonna do it. Not just me. We all gonna do it. Okay, we all gonna do it. Let me show y'all the expensive ass. Um, hopefully it doesn't show my address to y'all. Hold on. Let me show y'all this expensive ass thing that I just bought. I bought this recently. Okay, I bought this the other day, and I'm gonna use this thing. It's like it comes with an app. It's gonna weigh me and do all different types of extra stuff. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I just want to let y'all know that it's hard for me too, and I know y'all know it's hard for me. If you look at past streams, you'll see me like fucking up a lot. But I sub so that I get guidance from good people. Do it every day, man. Oh hell, yeah, English is hard too. Also, one thing before I continue doing my, if you look at my videos from the oldest, let's go back. This was 30 minutes. This was 30 minutes, 30 minutes, 50 minutes, an hour, 40 minutes. You see, they eventually get up to hours, hours every single one. The lives, they get up there. All right. So that's another thing. When you studying, sometimes it's hard to study consistently. Like if you just started, like some of y'all don't even know how to study. Let's be fair, because I didn't really start studying until like 3 years ago, until I really began to really learn how to study. So some of y'all don't even study right. So you got to build that skill, and then studying for a long time. That's a endurance and a patience thing. So anyway, I guess what I'm trying to say is y'all gonna figure it out. Don't worry, it's gonna be okay. Hugs and kisses. Hugs and kisses. Hugs and kisses. All right, let's do this. Back to Tailwind. Sorry that I went on a long tangent. Yes, I'm telling you. You know what's the best study tool? Y'all ready for it? Flashcards. You buy the ones with the rings on it, and you just carry them things around, and you just constantly go at it. Telling you. Telling you, man. Telling you, man. Telling you, man. All right, so we wanted to span the bottom edge, so we do absolute. We wanted to have, if it's going to span the bottom edge, that's going to be X. So we don't need it to have a height, but we need it to have, hold on. Yeah, we need to have a height, not a width. What's going on? Oh, okay, there we go. All right, so we got that. So now, oh, display classes. Display classes. All right. Let's see. It was cold. It's cold. Bro, install Tailwind Intelligence extension. It's so useful. That's it. I already have it. I already have it on here. Watch this. I know you just joined, but watch this. Text. White. We have all of it. It's all right here. We have all the intelligence for CSS. I'm just trying to remember the things. All right. We already got it. Sometimes I do things so that I could remember. Remember. All right. Y'all can still hear the rain and stuff. Okay. Thanks, Danny. I appreciate you. Oh, if y'all really, shameless plug, if y'all really want to help me, make sure y'all like this video and make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like and subscribe, and please join the Discord. It really helps. Subscribe. I stream every day. My web dev journey. Mm, he went by that really fast. Okay, so we got display classes. Let me do some practice display classes. So I think what I'll do, I think I can do this. I think I can do a div, and then I can say that the div will be flex, and I can say flex. Is it flex row or flex column? And then I can add some other divs, and I can give them a background color of blue 500, a width of 32, a height of 16. And they can contain item times 6. All right. And I think I'm going to do a margin bottom of 2. All right. And what I want to do is, so the display classes, there's display inline, there's display inline block. Is that doing the stuff? Nah, that's not doing it. Let's move this. Block. All right, so we got 1, and we're gonna have margin top of 2 rim, or 2 whatever this is, which is 0.5 rim. 2 rim would be 8. Okay, so now that we got that, we're going to do, so we're going to display inline for item 1. We're going to display inline block. We're going to display block. Let's display inline block. Let's display inline. Let's display hidden. Now let's display hidden on this. What happens on item 1? Does it override? Oh, it is. Oh, okay, cool. If I put it before, does it? Yeah, okay. Why not create an array on JS then append it to the div? Okay. So we did that next. Okay. All right. So I think we made good progress today. Um, I got through this entire thing. We got through most of this. So I just got backgrounds and shadows in this. We got projects. So that's what we're going to be doing. And I want to thank y'all for being here and watching me on the 75th day. I am going to go lay down and rest. Probably watch something on my phone. So if y'all are here, please like, please subscribe. It helps the algorithm give me sweet hugs and kisses in the middle of the night. And it's a great thing to do. It makes me happy. So I feel like what is your lifestyle in quick? Coding. I code. I take care of that dog that's on the bed over there that's hiding behind that robe. I take care of my aunt, and I clean, and I look for jobs. I recently had a job interview where they told me that I was overqualified. So that's where I'm at in my life right now. Right now, I am trying to improve during this transition period. So, trying to skill up. Oh, that's cool. It gives me. So we can't have inline and hidden. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so have you read points that I share? I read some of them. All right, so again, thank y'all for being here with me today. Yes, take a break from your studying, everybody. Everybody. Y'all have a good one. I'm gonna stay here for another minute and 20 seconds so we can have a 4-hour stream. So I can say I streamed for 4 hours. It'll make me feel good. It's just a number, but it'll make me feel good. It'll make me feel good. I hope y'all are staying warm out there. I hope everything's feeling good and warm and toasty. Malachi? 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 Right. Okay. Ooh. Mm-hmm. 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 What? He complaining and stuff. All right. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh.